Yeah, the motion capture software that I know of is called Rococo, and I do believe it is relatively expensive. Uh, but I can't, yeah, I can't even imagine. I can't wait to see the video and realize how many more facets there are to this that I didn't even realize. Uh, but yeah, I haven't watched any of Code Miko's stuff in a while, but I was very impressed at the time by everything that she had going on. Let's see, I'm gonna try cleaning this up a little bit. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I definitely watched her on Twitch. She had for a while, and I think she's probably still doing it now. But for a while, she was doing some very entertaining interviews. Like she has a very kind of disarming way of doing interviews, and she does interviews completely as her VTuber persona and refers to herself as the operator basically, and kind of does a really good job separating her VTuber persona from her real life persona, which I always thought was pretty interesting. And let us continue the quest to clean up our walls, clean up our act. Yeah, so I mostly know about Rococo from watching more of like the Blender side of things, right? So like I have a loose interest in 3D modeling and those motion capture suits and that kind of stuff is really interesting. Can someone collect this horse, please? Um, I feel like this horse is just going to wander away if we're not careful. I think this area here is technically enclosed, so the horse can't get away, but if we temporarily unrestrict Edie can rope the stallion. And we just need to put her back on work after that. They're good pack animals. So if I ever decide to carry a bunch of heavy stuff, horses are handy. That's why I keep 8 of them around. For a while, I was breeding them for money because they're a decent thing to sell, decent crop to sell. But yeah, at this point, I'm just kind of keeping them around because I built a place for them. So why not? Really is as simple as that. Ooh, a tremendous construction. In orbit. Oh. This is actually pretty tempting. It's a 36 by 30 structure. Let's see how big 36 by 30 is. 36 by 30. So we could technically put it there. We could shrink it down 1 over here. We'd have to tear down this, and we'd have terrible sight lines traveling through. And what happens? And if it gets broken within the 36 days, we'll have 73 hives. It is at the same time tempting and very not tempting. Yeah, I don't think we have a great place to put it. I'd do it for the Archotech Eye. I would. The reward sleeping was an Archotech Eye, which is the highest tier of prosthetics. You can only get them from quests or trading. You can't make them. An orbital bombardment targeter that basically tasks a satellite with incinerating everything in a circle, and some advanced components and a bunch of gold, which I wouldn't mind having a bunch of gold. Gold is handy for a bunch of reasons. Like, we can buy favor with the Empire with it, and a handful of other things. So all of those are good reasons to potentially want it. This still looks unsightly with this here. Keep building our improvements here. I love scheduling something like that and then just watching the worker bees descend. So satisfying. Yeah, I'm trying to think. The other thing that I don't know the answer to that could be very interesting is if we could make a giant empty space down here, like a really genuinely huge emptied out region, something like this, and build structures in here, kind of have them be protected. That could be kind of a cool concept for being able to do those quests if we made like a 40 by 40 section, something like, let's see, that's 30. We can put 5 more up here maybe, and then 5 more down here. I'm going to leave this plan here for a second, see if it grows on me. But that could be kind of an interesting and rather Herculean task to build that, and then we'd have to figure out a way to get supports so that it wasn't constantly collapsing. But then we could take quests. Yeah, putting it inside the mountain would make it protected from basically everything. The only thing that it would be at risk for is infestation spawning there, and it would probably only increase the possibility of infestations ending up down here. So 30 days is not particularly fast. I don't actually... So a half a year is 30 days. So 30 days is basically half a year. Our colony now, if we look at this, we're on day... Does it say in the tooltip? Yeah, we're on day 1,000. Yeah, short year. Year is 60 days. Split into 4 quadrums, as they are referred to. And the fact that no work is getting done, I think means... No, it is still in the work zone. But yeah, the problem that we would potentially run into is this is a huge area for infestations to happen. So we'd need to set up a second protection here. So what we'd probably do instead of this is we'd add 5 more down here, and then remove 5 up here, and then I guess, oh, do we center it on this? Or I think we center it on this. So this is the center of this. We'd probably do something like this. I like to have a 5 wide, so we'd probably do something like this. Yeah, Yeah, we'd have to actually. Oh, actually, wait. I have an idea. Instead of doing it that way, what if we had the access point be over here, and the access point be over here, and then we could do something like this. As like an airlock type of thing. And I'd want to shift this down even more. So we'd go all the way to the build edge here. And then we could remove 2 over here. And I think over on this side, we would widen it out like this. And then we'd want to move all of this down like that. And like that. And then oops. Wrong tools for the right job here. But then we need a structure like this to protect it. Which leads me to believe that we need even more. Because that would be 2 people could stand behind that. 2 people could stand behind that. Yeah, we'd have to get this set up correctly. Yeah, so I would leave a little bit of space. So let's leave like 3, and then we'll do pillar, 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 pillar. Is that how many I needed? 4 pillars, yeah. And then we taper this in like that and like that. And then we need a 5x5 here for grenading. And then so maybe we'd do something like this. It's interesting. Why is Randy... Oh, because Cook is not on this. Dang it. Yeah, Cook is a little... There we go. Let's get that going. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Gotta be able to grenade without worrying about blowing up your walls. It's not that we use them too frequently, but better safe than sorry. And then I think we would probably widen this out like that. The problem that we're gonna run into, just thinking out loud here, if we do this, is if we get an infestation that spans across the fungal fields and this large open area, that would be very unfortunate for us. Because if we fight up here, we're going to have bugs wreaking havoc down here and vice versa. So I'm not sure how we balance the two, but we have 2 wide here and 2 wide here. I don't know. I think it could work. But the tremendous construction is not happening. As much as I was excited by it. I think I'm going to do these walls too. Just get the whole fungal field sorted out. The plasteel will give us a bit of peace of mind. It'll take a little longer for bugs to break out. Not that we've ever had a problem with that. As long as you've aggroed the bugs, it's not terrible, but... There's also something very satisfying with how incredibly fast Randy is able to tear down these walls. Now, Taze, what's your deal? How long do we need to keep you? Actually, I think we can do it by... Oh, shuttle comes in 6 days. All right. So we got a bit. This would be a crazy undertaking. And it would definitely complicate. Yeah, he can just bust right through mountains. Just sit there drilling away to his heart's content. I wish I could disable the anima tree linking reminder. I'm gonna have White come do some quick culling here. Yeah, we've hardly touched our plasteel supply. I'm really just patiently waiting for these folks to get done in by some raiders. Is there a reason this is not getting constructed? Yeah, you make a simple request. But look at how shiny it looks now. The plasteel walls just look so good. At some point I need to try going medieval. Is it an early access game or is it fully out at this point? All right, White did a beautiful job there. And I guess I should at least unforbid the corpses. Okay, so there. How much more do you think is on the roadmap? Are they pretty close to done at this point? Is that your assessment? Now that right there is a serious bit of work taking all that out. But if anyone can do it, Randy can. Randy is just a monster. Haul all of that. Build copies. There we go. Back wall is getting worked on. Going Medieval is also the game that you mentioned previously, Sleeping, that has Z level construction in it, right? Like you can build vertically. Geez, so I guess maybe we have to start thinking seriously about this quest here. All right, I guess we accept it. Oh. Okay, this is go time very quickly. Oops. Oh, and we don't have Green or Elliot? Oh no. I made a terrible mistake by not reading that carefully. All right, Elliot is out. I'm going to cancel Green's. I'm going to interrupt Green's cycle. And then as soon as people wake up, we got to get them in the shuttle. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Who do I not take from this? Morrison doesn't go. Green goes. I want Randy to go. So let's not take Flynn. No, we need Flynn. All right, let's just take... Is that 12? That's 13 humans. 12 humans. All right. We need Randy. So Bangs doesn't go. There we go. That's our 12. People need to wake up soon. All right, looks like everyone's awake. Everybody into the shuttle. All right, we may have timed this poorly. Who's still... Required 12 colonists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I only put 11 in? Nope, Randy didn't get in the dang shuttle. All right, let's hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. I've probably made a terrible mistake. Oh, and it's a ship passing by? Dang it. I should have done that before we did this. I guess we'll sell here while we're waiting. We'll take all the Nutrimine components, advanced components. We'll sell some Psychite tea and some smoke leaf joints, but not for a second. Let's just pick up their wake up too while we're at it, just so we have it. I'll take 2 solar pinholes just because we haven't had them before. Take all their gold. All right, now we just have to recoup. So let's do 250 of that. 250 of that. We're down to 8,000. We get rid of all of our insect jelly. And then we just do like 100 of this. Yep, we're really close. All right, cool. Let's get the bears working on this, and then we need to go check on what exactly is going on over here. Oh my. Does this break through? Is there any bugs in this? All right, let's just make our way down this way. Get Flynn working on cracking this open. All right, large room with nothing in it. Okay, again, not a room we care too much about, but we can move into it. Flynn, get in here. Okay, this is an easy room. Let's get Edie working on this. Hey, Robbie. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we're trying to move through this pretty quickly, so... Let's see, we're probably going to have... I'm going to have Flynn start with this door here. Okay, whole lot of nothing. I think this is... Ooh, alright. Green can get on this one. I could have Omboss do the collecting of all the stuff in the hermetic crates. For some reason, I've decided that he's the person to do that. Okay, that's another room that is safe for people to go into. I don't really have anyone else that's capable of hacking. So I'm just going to wait for Edie to finish this one up. Oh, we can have Bebor come over here and open this crate, though. So far, this ancient complex has been very kind to us. Knock on wood. Probably means we're going to have a horrific mech room. Can anyone just pick up all the uranium? No. There's a lot of uranium, apparently. Yeah, this one is surprisingly chill so far, sleeping, but that doesn't mean that the last terminal isn't in here, and it isn't like an absolute murder-nasium. That's my prediction. Actually, let's get everyone over here, and let's it is all randomly generated though, so and that right there is very unfortunate. Let's see. So we need a good way to control the bugs. It's going to be very hard for the bugs to go around, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Flynn come up here. And then we're going to have everyone come out here. And we're going to wait for Edie to finish this hack, because we don't want anyone out of position, but we can kind of get people a little ready. So we can put Tony here. We'll put Omboss here. Bebor here. And we'll just line everybody up like this. And then we're just going to unleash hell and hope that there aren't too many ways for the bugs to get a runaround. Like, they're going to have to come all the way out here, all the way around like this. And then we're just going to have to figure out what we do from there. Fuel node explodes. Raid arrives in 3.7. Okay, I think we're okay. And this is just going to be concentration of firepower and hoping that they beat their heads against us. All right, and I'm going to move... Actually, I'm going to move Randy here. Then we're just going to hope that all the bugs kill each other while we kind of guard things. Is there any risk of the ancient terminal getting destroyed, I wonder? We're kind of shooting right at it. So we're starting to get some leakage out here. If that loops around, we could have a problem, but for now we can just have Beebor come over here and intercept, and it should be fine. Minor break risk on green. That's what Yayo is for. The change to the bug AI made bugs a lot less scary because they just kind of run away. Once upon a time, bugs just kind of swarmed you without any fear. Okay, at this point, we have... What's the temperature in this room? Wait, why is this Why is this outside? This shouldn't be outside. I think I'm gonna risk going in pretty soon. Just so that we can start getting the hack underway. This room is not getting hot, though, right? I'm not sure why this room is not... Oh, I guess it's because we cracked this open. Okay. All right, let's get brave. We're just gonna put one of our melees on each of the doors. And then get... who is our higher intellect, actually? Is it Green or Edie? It's Green. Okay, get Green hacking the terminal ASAP. I don't know what White is shooting at right now, but... makes me nervous. Is this our last terminal, or do we have one more after this? Where's the quest? I always have a hard time finding these quests. Oh, Kenta's a minor break risk. Let's get Kenta taking some drugs. And... yeah, 3 out of 4 terminals. So this is the last terminal. And then we can beam ourselves out of here post-haste. I don't know why Mule has forgotten how to shoot, but... I think it's because it's daytime, actually. We're getting close. Yeah, this went really smoothly. This is going to sound like a really silly thing, but using Berserk Pulse on bugs, not something that ever occurred to me. All right, stuff's exploding. Now we're getting hit with an infestation. So I think what we do is we go like this. And make sure that, yep, everybody's good to go. And we just far skip home. Hopefully, boom. All right. Okay, we all made it back. That was clean. I think we took no damage on anyone. Randy, you're really unhappy. Take drugs. And then where, oh, where is the artifact? Here's the last artifact. All right, we need to move kind of quickly on that, is my recollection. So let's give everyone a little bit of time just to recoup, eat food, etc., and then we'll head out to go there. Last time there were a few mechs guarding it, but we'll see. We already traded with Courteous Squirrel Import Company. Curious Squirrel Import Company. Curious, are you the CEO of that? Okay, we have 2.8 days, so once we hit evening hours, we're gonna pick a crack squad and get going. Founder and CEO of Curious Squirrel Imports. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now we have to remember, this event here was just the raid at the facility, so nothing to write home about. So let's figure out what our team is. It's going to be Valentin, White, Bieber, Amboss, Elliot, and Edie? No, and Flynn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To be on the safe side, I'll grab Randy too. Oh, we gotta build transport pods. Generic traders. Overly specific trader threatened by generic trader. News at 11. Sounds about right to me. Hello? Where did this come from? I think I saw the notification on this and I just wasn't paying attention. Hey, Dawn. So I rotate through my games. I'm playing a bunch of different games. So tonight is tonight's a little RimWorld stream, and then my next stream will be the last spell again. Yeah, I always go last spell, Darkest Dungeon 2, RimWorld, kind of rinse and repeat. I may add a fourth into the mix at some point in the future, but those are my primaries. Yeah, so eventually I'll come up with a schedule. I apologize that right now I don't have a more fixed schedule. The context, I don't know if you're around for it, is this is not my normal background. This is my mother's basement, and I normally live in San Francisco. I'm currently on the East Coast, taking care of my father who fell ill. And so my streaming schedule has been all messed up, and I'm kind of just whenever I have opportunities, I'm streaming. But I don't really have the ability to kind of like lock in a more predictable schedule, I think, for lack of a better descriptor. Let's see. Let's get Amboss, Bieber, Valentin, White, Valentin. That's enough. We can do with these 5. I think it'll be a-okay. But yeah, if you've never played RimWorld, Dawn, clearly very different than the last spell, but still a great game. Okay, so I'll give you a bit of an introduction here. We're about to go collect a relic, but I can walk you through it. It is a colony simulator. and it is incredibly detailed. We're playing a rather long run at the moment. Ooh, okay, we got a few mechs here. Gonna get those two like that, and then all right, I didn't see these two up here. So let's get Bebor going over there. Get some defenses going. Okay, Amboss is doing work over here. Let's get do we have Beacon on anyone? I think we do. Okay, not bad. All right, I think we're safe now. So I'll give you more of an overview. We're kind of in the heat of the moment at the moment, Don, but I'll give you an overview of the game in just a second if you're curious at all. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to claim and hold open this door. I'm gonna have Amboss extract it. Are the bad guys even gonna come after us, or are they just like stymied by the idea of us being so good at stealing their goodies? Nice. All right. All right. Let's reform the caravan, and then I'll do a quick overview. Colonist needs treatment is fine. We won't bother with any of that. Do this. Quick far skip. All right, so Dawn. Actually, let's see. Where are we in this? Okay, let me